What's up, CNG Girl again? It's your girl C, and I am back with another story time. Yes, another story time, y'all. But before I get into the story time, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification bell so you can be notified when we post another video. So as you guys can see, I'm by myself again. She's at work, of course. But I put a poll on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me right now at mama.yellow. Also, on that poll, I had 2 stories that I wanted to share with you all. Which one was my C-section experience and the other one was my NICU mom experience. But C-section 1... So today, I'll be doing the C-section one. Next time, I'm going to do the NICU one. And then, I'm going to tell you guys... Well, no. I can't do that. Because my next video is going to be my doctor's visit. And the video after that is going to be the gender reveal. So, I think I'm going to just put both of them in here. I think I'm going to just do both C-section and NICU. My NICU experiences. So, let's get into it. So, for my C-section, you guys, I vividly tell y'all how I felt during my C-section in my last video. So, if you haven't seen that video, then I suggest that you go watch that video. That video is basically the story about how I end up having my baby early. So, after the C-section, you guys, the first day, if you don't remember me telling you guys that I had to wait a whole hour before I could see everybody all in the room. At first, everybody was just doing one at a time. So, the hour goes by, whatever, and I see everybody. And at that point in the moment, I just wanted to see my baby. I didn't really, not gonna say I didn't care about nobody there, but I just wanted to see my baby. I didn't get to see him until the next day because I was on magnesium and it lasts in my system for 24 hours. So I went back there to go see him the next morning and I was so happy. But let me backtrack. When I was going to get into the wheelchair, I was walking normal. I didn't feel no type of pain or anything like that. So, I'm gonna tell him, hey? Tell him, hey. Say hello. Say hello. Y'all, he got his haircut yesterday, y'all. I know it looked like he got BBs. I gotta wash it. Hey. Hey. Okay. Okay, so what? Tell him, hey. You can't touch it, baby. So the second day, Papa. The second day when I walked to go get into a wheelchair, I didn't really feel any type of pain, like I stated before. I actually didn't start feeling any type of pain or anything like that until I had to go pee. And while I was pumping, when I tried to start pumping, it wasn't really like a pain, it was like a contraction. Are you gonna tell the story for me? You gonna tell the story for me? You just spit out on me, boy. Mm-hmm. You wanna tell him bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Tell him bye-bye. Okay. Hopefully I can talk now. Go play. Bye-bye. 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 Okay. Go play. Okay. So, if I can get this story started. So, as I was saying, I only felt pain when I was peeing or pumping. It was more of a stomach cramp. more than, as I could say, pain. I could take the pumping and using the bathroom, because when it came to using the bathroom, I had to hold on to the side of the rail to pee. Even when it got to the point to where I had to poop. I was actually scared to poop because I knew if I was feeling this cramping while I was urinating, then I was going to while I was doing this bowel movement. So I was actually nervous to do that. My third day, I didn't really need a wheelchair, but I ended up getting one at the end of that night because I was walking all day. I didn't miss a day. I didn't skip nothing. I didn't skip or anything. Like, I went every 3 hours like I was supposed to. I changed his pamper. When I was able to produce milk, started to producing milk, I actually did the oral treatments. Well, mouth care, as the NICU nurse, Miss Carmen. Was it Carmen? I think it was Miss Carmen. She suggested me to do that to keep his mouth from being dry, because in the NICU, his mouth was gonna be dry, y'all. Like, literally, if I didn't do that, his lips would be dry, because his lips was peeling and everything. But that really helped with the peeling. It helped get the peeling off without me pulling it. Just taking a Q-tip and rubbing it around his mouth and swabbing his mouth using different Q-tips. It was helpful. So, not only that, I actually didn't get the chance to like fully hold him until the third day. And I was able to do skin to skin. Now, they didn't want me to do skin to skin so soon because, as they said, that they didn't want him to be stressed out, or they didn't want him to be stressed. So I finally got to hold him at midnight the third day. And it was a lot of lines. If I don't know if I mentioned in the last video, it was a lot of lines. I was happy to hold him skin to skin, and I actually changed it from nighttime to doing it in the daytime, which I only could do skin to skin one time a day. And then it changed to where I could do it 2 times a day. And then it changed from that to I could do it every time I came in there. And that's when he got closer to going home. And the more I did that, the less lines I have, because each week he was progressing, y'all. He was progressing like very quickly. As far as like me and my pain wise, my nurses could look in my face and tell when I was in pain or not. Cause sometimes it got to the point to where I did have to hold my stomach. Not like that though. It was like mainly from me just walking back and forth from the room to NICU, from the room to NICU. And when that nighttime hit, I would never say I'm in pain. Never. They could see and they ask me, and I'd be like, yes, I'm ready for it. I mainly wanted the ibuprofen to stop the cramping because I wanted to use the bathroom regularly. Okay? Regularly. And then, another thing is, it really is not a pain. It's more of a cramping because my stomach will start contracting. My uterus will start contracting while it's shrinking itself. It'll get to doing it at nighttime when I just start moving too much. Now, also, I forgot to mention on the third day, my body got stuck on me. Like, I couldn't move. I had to tell Gerald to come help me get out the bed so I could pee. Because if I did not, I would have peed on myself. Literally. I couldn't move. It's like I rolled over and I put my legs over, and when I'm trying to get up, I couldn't get up. Like, my body was stiff as a board. So one day, when G wasn't there, I literally almost peed on myself because my body wasn't working. I had to, like, push myself, like, look, now, I gotta pee. I had to push myself to go to the bathroom. That only happened twice while I was there. I really stopped feeling like pain when I really had to go to the bathroom, probably like the second week of me after having my C-section, probably like the second week, if not a week and a half. I'm not really sure. Now when it came to Nashim, I want to say the first week he got off the breathing mask. He got off the breathing mask the first week of him being in the NICU. The second week, probably a couple days right after that, I know he was under the light. He was under the light for like 1 day. He was under the light for 1 day and a half when the doctor come, because the doctors come around, was it around like, I think it was like 9 when the doctors came and talked to you or whatever. They'll talk to each parent that was in there. Now, I had a NICU mom, but I really ain't know her name, but, you know, we knew each other's babies' names or whatever, and, you know, we'll speak to each other and stuff like that, after or before we go to the NICU or whatever. She was really sweet, but she wasn't from here. She wasn't from here. I think she was from, Tylertown or Laurel or something like that. But, yeah, her baby got out a week before my baby. She was like, come on, Nashim, it's your turn to come out now. It's your turn to leave now. I ended up leaving a week after her, but I wasn't even able to tell her because she left before I could tell her. The second week he got off the lights. He really, like I said, he was on the lights for like 1 day and a half. Not only that, when he turned the week old, we took pictures. I had to put those in there. I think I put them in the last video. I'm not really sure. But I took a picture when he was a week old, 2 weeks old, 3 weeks old. I took them all while they was in the NICU. His second week, I want to say he got off the lights, and he got the caffeine tube out of his umbilical cord the second week. He also got his first bath the second week. It just every day I was just getting good news, but I did have a moment in the NICU. I don't even know why, y'all. I really can't tell y'all. I was just in NICU sitting by myself, and I like bust out crying. Like I can't even tell you why. Like I did want my baby to go home. I got tired. I won't say I got tired of coming in there. It's just I guess it's just me being emotional after I had the baby. All I can tell you, because I don't even know why I was really crying. I think because I felt alone, because I really was alone until my mama got out of work. He was there like the first week or whatever, but he didn't really come until like the 3rd week. He didn't come back to like the 3rd week or whatever, because I don't know, he was working and doing his own thing. At that period of time, me and G, we wasn't like how we are now. So now she looked like me when he was first born, period. He ended up gaining his facial features as the time went on, because he was born early, as I tried to tell him. He's born early, so he's not going to have all the facial features. But yeah, that's how that went. After they stopped giving him the caffeine, because they was mixing caffeine, they was giving him a certain amount of caffeine a day. Then that was increasing my supply of breast milk. Now, y'all, I filled up that NICU with plenty of breast milk, a whole lot of breast milk, y'all, a lot. To the point to where they had to tell me to stop sending out breast milk because it was too full, and then I had to start sending it home to my mama. And I started doing breastfeeding. They started letting me try to breastfeed him or whatever. Now, y'all, the first time trying to breastfeed him, it was okay. The second time, y'all, I don't know what it was, if he wasn't latched right or what, but they say he was latched right. It's just the feeling of, I had to hold the chair, like, it wasn't painful. It just was a very uncomfortable experience for me when it came to breastfeeding the first time. But as like the days went by, it went by smooth. And then not only that, oh, I forgot to mention, at the beginning of the 3rd week, he started putting on clothes because he started keeping up his temperature of his by himself. Started keeping his temperature. So happy about that. Was it the 2nd week? My bad, y'all. I'm trying to remember all this, because I want to say when he turned 2 weeks, he had on clothes. So his 2nd week, he actually had clothes on. Only thing he had was the heart monitor. The heart monitor sticker still on him. The umbilical cord thing got taken out. As well. I had it in the calendar, y'all, but that calendar got lost. I had put everything in the calendar, but it got lost. But yeah, the 3rd week come and I did start this. I know, because they told me that he can go home, and I only breastfed him for like 3 days. So the 3rd week come. Matter of fact, the 3rd week come or whatever, and I breastfed him for like 4 days. So that Thursday, they told me I can go home with him. They did a car seat test or whatever to see how he was acting, how his heart rate was gonna be of him sitting in the car seat. He did fine with that. He was asking me if I want to go home straight away or do I want to spend the night. I said I want to spend the night because he was like, he think that he'll do good with going straight home. I don't have to spend the night, but I wanted to be for sure, and I spent the night. I know y'all like, dang, I know you ready to go home, but you chose to spend the night. Yes, I chose to spend the night. The spending the night process, y'all, was easy. It wasn't stressful for me because I was like very alert and alarm every 3 hours. I knew. Only time I needed an alarm was when it came to 3 and 6. 3 in the morning and 6 in the morning was the only time I really needed an alarm. And sometimes I might try to get a little sleep in. If I did, I set an alarm to wake me up. Even though I barely even slept. Like, I didn't get no full potential sleep. None whatsoever while I was in the hospital. And when I first got home, it was like I was on mommy alert time. Like, I knew his schedule already and everything. I didn't really like lose no sleep or nothing like that. I put him on my titty and I went to sleep. He went back to sleep and I went back to sleep, and I put him back in his little bassinet thing or whatever. So that didn't really bother me. But yeah, Nashim NICU experience, or me experience being in NICU wasn't really that bad at all. The only thing it was I couldn't like sleep in the room with him. Like, at Wesley, they don't have it to where each baby has a room. All the babies are there together. So the only way they separate everybody or whatever is through curtains. So yeah, and it was the NICU nurses did not want my baby to leave. They was like, oh, Nashim was the best baby, because he was quiet. My Nashim ain't cut up like some of them babies did. Now, one time I heard him crying all the way in the hallway. I didn't even know it was him. She was like, you hear your baby? Because he didn't want to eat when I had came, because they called me on the hospital phone and was like, is your baby ready to eat? Yeah, because he wasn't trying to eat. Man, he was up there cutting up, y'all. When I say he was cutting up, I heard him all the way out. in the hallway, and I was a little shocked. Like, that's not, she ain't cutting up like that. Yeah, he was hungry. He was ready to eat. But that's pretty much my NICU experience / C-section experience. But I will say this about the C-section experience. I don't want to go through that experience again. Hint. So, yeah, that's something that I don't want to go through again. And for those of you all out there that are pregnant with a child and you might have to have a C-section, because I think you go into a C-section with twins, triplets, anything over one baby, you have to have a C-section. Just know that you're going to need some mesh drawers. So before you go in there, you need mesh drawers. You need big pads, like big overnight pads. They give you that, they supply you that up until you get discharged. But after that, you need some mesh drawers, because if you try to wear regular drawers with that cut, it's going to be very irritating. I'm gonna let you know that now. It's gonna be very irritating. It is gonna hurt. Also, your line does shrink the smaller you get. So if you're breastfeeding, you're gonna see in the mirror how your body goes back to a regular size, and your stomach is going to become flatter. Because you burn, I don't know, I guess you burn more fat. I'm not really sure, but it makes your uterus contract a whole lot to get it to go back to a normal size when you are pumping or breastfeeding. Yeah. Well, make sure you got mesh drawers and a big pad. Also, if you want to do, it's a good thing to do the bun tie-in. It's like basically something that you put on your stomach, and it's like tied to the back of your stomach and keep it in place the whole entire time. Some hospitals give C-section patients a wrap to wrap their stomach up. If you go into a hospital that does that, whether you have a C-section or not, get the wrap, because it helps your stomach to go right back down. I'm sorry if y'all like, oh, where's her energy? Where's this and that? But y'all, I'm really sick. Like, I'm sick. I got my stylus are draining. But that's pretty much it, you guys. So I hope you guys like that. But I know for a fact on the 16th, I will be dropping a video on December 16th of my doctor's appointment. Also, I'll be dropping a video. I won't say I'm going to drop it the 19th because I'm going to be really tired. I'm going to say that. I'm going to try to drop it the 19th. If I don't drop it the 19th, I will drop it December 20th. As far as like editing and stuff like that. But if you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or Snapchat, then you'll be able to see it on December 19th. Or you can do Gerald's Facebook, his Instagram, and I think that's all he got. Yeah, and his Instagram. Also, I have a TikTok, you guys, if you want to follow me on TikTok. I think I might post it on TikTok too, but I ain't gonna post the whole thing, so don't get your hopes. But yo, this is your girl C, and I'm signing out for today.